it's very interesting. I mean, the film is very interesting in because it is dealing with a subject which is so relevant to our South Asian society. I would like to put it this way, because it's the same with Indian society as well, as you must be knowing that the interference of parents, especially ki, like rishta lana and all of that, and not letting us choosing our partner. And even if we do, like, they will kuch na kuch app to zarur nikalte hai, like
No,
ki, like
it's also, more than that. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off. But no, more than that, I think it's not just parents. It's also how one is conditioned to think of, like, if
yes,
let's talk about, if I were to think of a partner, I have evolved enough to understand that all of this is crass. It's not important. But a girl my age would always think that she should get married to somebody who's rich, who's good looking,
yeah,
who
yeah,
belongs to a sort of a level up class than from where I belong, and should have studied this, and forget about my education, because then he'll have to earn for me. So that's a typical way of thinking
yes,
for most parts
yes,
of the country they belong to. And that's not cool. That's because you're not thinking, you're only living a conditioned life. So that is what we're
right.
trying to cater to. And it's not just parents, it's also what you are doing. So it's a collaboration of both. Amma abba kya kar rahe hain aur aap khud kya karnama anjam de rahe hain, usko bhi dekhein thoda.
That's really good. But if we start thinking this way, the way we should be, the way we are discussing about it, do
Yeah.
you think in a way the whole jazz of this arranged marriage is kind of irrelevant to us in a way, like, because if we are choosing our own life partner, then arranged marriage is in a way
Hmm.
irrelevant, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, depending, आपकी arranged marriage का setup क्या है? What do you do? Do you meet the guy and instantly आपको बोलते हैं कि जाओ शादी कर लो, या फिर you meet the guy? The rishta culture sometimes also allows you to meet the guy, and then you're allowed to hang out for a bit and to get to know each other. And then also if you're a smart person, you'll understand that if the mother is conducting herself like that and the father is conducting themselves like, I mean, if that's what they are and this is what he studied, तो एक overall एक assume तो नहीं, लेकिन एक understanding हो जाती है कि इस पर कभी कभार आपकी वो अंडरस्टैंडिंग भी अगेन either way it's a risky move, right? कि मतलब हाँ कुछ गड़बड़ हो सकती है. तो डिपेंडिंग क्या आपको अलाउ किया जाता है. If you have that open window where you can meet the guy a couple of times before getting into that, and if you're comfortable with that, then go ahead, no worries, you can do that as long as you are okay with it, as long as you are deciding to do it, and if you have options open, then you can choose one. And
Right.
I mean, yeah, but shouldn't be
Yeah,
superficial,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
No, that's definitely not. I think that's why if we can upgrade this whole rishta culture to, like, 1 year of courtship or 6 months of courtship, then and only then I think it still holds the relevance, because I will
Yeah.
take, like, 6 months off so that we
No,
can
but
get to
then
know
yeah,
each other, and that's why.
to not discard the entire setup, but to just minus those bits which are so
Yeah, that's what
superficial.
I'm saying. It needs to be upgraded with time, and this
Upgraded.
should be the upgradation. Yeah, I mean, this
Yeah,
should be the upgradation of the whole
yeah.
culture, right?
Everything else is changing. So I mean, the rishta aunties need to change too, man. Come on.
Yeah. I have to talk about the wonderful cast, right? Like, I just love, like, every senior actors present in the film. I like, there was this, yeah, I mean, they are so good. Yeah, they are so good. They're just good. I mean, I remember, like, for instance, the elderly couple where the Adi is like so stylish, and then she says कि like, अरे आप तो बिल्कुल मीना कुमारी की तरह है, कोई आज के डेट का कोई याद नहीं है तुझे, but
So that
हाँ,
that
and
was
then
that's Beo auntie. That's Beo Zafar, and she's one of the great actors from Pakistan, and she's really
yes,
good.
of
And she
course. I mean, I loved her in Cake. In Cake, like, she wear all those wigs, and she listens to and dance on those Bollywood songs, and, like, Hindi, like, literally those black and white eras Hindi songs, and
no,
and
but
I
the
love her
thing
here as
that
well.
but then I'll tell you what, I mean, again, because you just said it yourself. If an individual is evolved and they're intelligent and they use their heads, they perform better also. So Beo auntie is supremely intelligent. She knows when, how, why to improvise, and she improvised that dialogue, by the way, Anushka Sharma. She improvised that dialogue. Good actor. I mean, oh my God, yes, you're absolutely right. And Beo Auntie is a wonderful actor to work with. And everybody calls me Chhoti in the project. And Beo Auntie, and I call her Ammi because she's my mother. So I'm like, Ammi this, Ammi that. We've done the project. It's been a year and a half. We've filmed it. We've packed it. It's going on on ZEE5 right now. But to date, I still call her Ammi, and she calls me Chhoti. So that's the beauty of it. And I love it very close to my heart because that's the kind of human she is. It's only that you know how it's security. It's security. I can't explain it. It's just you feel very secure when you know your co-actors, be it senior or otherwise, somebody who is more experienced is there for you. That you have no idea how liberating that is for a actor who is doing different roles and is somewhere in the middle of their journey. It's just that you know that this person is giving you the space to perform, and not just giving you the space to perform, also there to collaborate with you. I love people who collaborate. It's not like just telling you do this, don't do that.
I'm to ask this, and because most of the time when, like, you know, last time also when I was talking about like last time when I had a conversation with the director and the actors from the show Churel. There also we were talking about it, and it's so interesting, you know. On one hand, we are constantly saying that, you know, it is so difficult for us to access each other's content in terms of cinema or everything. At least cinema का क्या होता है, आप at least CD मंगा सकते हो, है ना, लेकिन shows का और इसका उसका वो नहीं कर सकते, तो वो एक मसला है ना, because of whatever the political reason being, right? But despite all that, the beauty of it is we still love watching each other's work. We still love watching Pakistani drama. You still love watching, I'm sure, like, you know, Indian cinema. So then,
of course,
like, what do you think, like, you know, what is there to holding each other? Is it the culture that is still holding each other's, and or is it the, I mean, how you look at this, the power of cinema and culture that actually is still maintaining the bridge, otherwise which is being burned so many times because of politics?
It's just, I think that because there's only one way to connect to art, and that's through your heart. You can't use this when it comes to narrations and stories and love and emotions. The entire occupation, if you were to call it, the job of an artist, a director, anybody who is an artist is based on emotions. Be it a painter, be it a musician, emotions can never have anything calculated. And because there's no calculation in this, and there's a heart-to-heart connection, and it's there, you can do whatever you want to do. You cannot break it. It cannot be broken until unless the emotions were thrown out. But that's not happening. Emotions thrown out. It's human nature. It's human. We're built on that. So this is one thing which has kept us together, and it will stay there. And again, art has no boundaries. And as long as two individuals collaborate to bring to you something which is made out of so much love, it definitely does translate. I have experienced this. This is my first-hand experience, and I'm telling you, it translates, and the audiences feel it. Trust me, they feel it, which is why this is such a beautiful job. And it's only one occupation around the globe where you lend yourself to the world, to the audiences. So how can you not connect? You will always, like, I mean, period, connect. Film in India, and that was my very first feature film. It was with Manisha Koirala. So I have been to Mumbai, I have come to Delhi, and I've also been to Shimla. 3 जगह पे हमने फिल्माया था. मेरी rehearsals के लिए I think मैं मुंबई गई थी, Delhi गई थी, and so yeah, so I have been there. My family is also, because हम लोग वहाँ से आए हैं, तो of course वहाँ पे family members हैं. मुलाकात उनसे तो नहीं हुई, लेकिन और बहुत सारे filmmakers से हुई, तो बहुत अच्छा लगा था. It was great.
Which film was that?
आप देखिएगा, it's called Dear Maya. Manisha Koirala का comeback था. This was 3.5 years old. It was Manisha ma'am's comeback.
I know, and that was the first time I actually met Manisha Koirala. That was the first time I met her, and just after she came back from, like, you know, the cancer treatment and everything. That was the first time, and oh my god, when are you coming back?
whenever you guys call me, whenever I get the opportunity, whatever life has planned for me, inshallah, hopefully soon. And I would, I mean, through this only, hi Manisha, ma'am, I miss you. It was lovely working with her, and she's such a great actor, man. She's
She's very
wonderful to work with.
generous. Yeah, she's very
Very,
generous.
very.
I met her several times, and every time, like whenever she met me, like with that big smile and that, like she's wonderful. She's wonderful.
Yeah, man. But
She
forget
just
about scene. I mean, from like, I'd be like, man, why is she so beautiful? Just look at
yeah,
that.
na?
She's so yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like कुछ भी कितना भी सज धज के तैयार होके उनके सामने जाओ ना, you just feel like no man, वो मैजिक नहीं है हम में यार.
बहुत प्यारी. That's true. That's true.
Chalo, thank you so much. Thank you so
You're
much for talking to us, and it's really lovely talking to you. And अब मतलब इस दफा जब मुंबई आना जरूर मिलना.
Bilkul, definitely. Will do. And it was lovely talking to you also. And thank you very much for making the time.